Hello, friends. When we mention distributive determinants in English language, I expect you to consider or to have in mind that part of the distributive determinants are words like together with, along with, all right? Together with, along with. There are words or group of words that are embodied under the distributive determinants. We have part of them to be what we've written already on the board. Now, the question is, how do we use them during our expressions? When we make sentences, how are they used? Now, if we have example of sentences like this, we have the first one, the king with his wife. With his wife comes to us. Now look at this. The first one, the king with his wife comes to us. Now, someone could look at this to consider the king with his wife to be a kind of plural subject. The king with his wife. Of course, we are talking about the king, his wife, both of them joined together. Now, if the both are joined together, as we have seen from this expression, does it mean they are plural? Does it mean we have plural? Look at the subject, the verb comes, which is singular verb. The king with his wife comes to us. So, this is a singular verb. Normally, when we consider the rule of concord, part of it says that when the subject is plural, the verb must be plural. But in this case, we have this and we have singular verb. That's what we need to take note of. Because of the pattern of the expression, we are using with, which is part of the distributive determinants. So we consider the fact that we are talking about the king, okay? The king comes to us. One could say the king comes to us. The king comes to us with his wife. With his wife. Now look at this. Have you seen it? You could change the arrangement of the sentence. You are saying the same thing when you write it like this, telling you that we are making reference to the king. That's the subject, okay? The king with his wife. Take note. So when we have expressions like this, the king with his wife, it should be comes. The verb must be in singular. Very important. Comes to us. Number two, one could say, Amala, together with her friend. All right, visits my family. Now look at this. We have the same thing here. Amala, together with her friend. Okay, two people, Amala and her friend. But the together with, because we've used this, all right? When we say Amala and her friend, that's coordinating conjunction, and we blend both Amala and her friend to be what? Plural subject. But because we don't have and here, we have together with, all right? That means we are talking about Amala. Amala visits my family together with her friend. All right? If we make up our mind to put it in this form, Amala, okay, together with her friend, still visits. So consider the verb. Take note, the verb must be in singular. Finally, the chairman The chairman, along with his executives, does the work. Okay? The chairman, along with his executives, look at the verb, does the work. Very important, take note. The chairman does the work along with his executives. So what are we saying today? Consider that when these distributive determiners are in place, we have to focus on the main subject. If it is a singular subject, the verb must be singular, okay? But if it is plural, the verb must be plural. Example, we could say something like this, all right? We could say something like this. Those people. Now look at this. Those people, that's the subject, all right? Those people is already talking about plural, all right? Those people with their friend, all right? Those people with their friend are around. Now look at this. Those people, we are talking about those people are around with their friend. The friend could be one person, okay? Now because the main subject is in plural, that's why the verb must be are, which is plural. We need to culture the way we speak. Very important. Thank you for your participation. Ezayola Online English. Endeavor to share, subscribe, and follow us on Facebook.